Wyoming is reporting the state's first human bird flu infection. The woman is the third confirmed case in the U.S. to be hospitalized and likely was exposed through direct contact with infected poultry at her home. So with everyone talking about the bird flu, we wanted to dig a little deeper here. So let's bring in ABC News medical correspondent Dr. Darien Sutton and ABC's Alexis Christoforous on how this all affects your food bills. Good morning, guys. Thank you so much for being here. So Dr. Darien, let's start with you because there have been at least 68 confirmed cases of human bird flu, right? What should we know about this?
Just to bring everyone up to the same level, because many don't understand the gravity of this. So avian influenza is a cousin of the typical flu that we see every year, the flu that's crowding out hospitals right now. The difference is that avian influenza is infecting animals, and right now it's very good at it. Many health experts are calling this a global pandemic of animals. It affects 100 different species of birds and a range of mammals, including, of course, our food sources, which include dairy cattle, as well as millions of chickens that have been culled or euthanized, which are one of the reasons why we're seeing this rise in prices. Now, a key note here that translates from what we're seeing to our individual risk is that there's been no sign of human-to-human transmission, no sign of this being contagious, which is that factor that leads to outbreaks. Now, that is something we're closely watching, and that's why we don't have to be frightened, but we must remain aware and cautious.
So picking up on that point, as you pointed out, because most of these cases have been direct contact, humans to animals, but what should the general population be aware of? What precautions should we be taking?
I think knowing who's highest at risk, those who are directly into contact, those who have home flocks, you want to make sure that you're increasing your PPE, your protective equipment. And then for us at home, practicing good food safety is how we mitigate our risks, making sure that our chicken is above 160 degrees Fahrenheit, our meat is above 165 degrees Fahrenheit, and remembering that eggs are sterilized, so the safety is there. You don't have to be worried, but again, food safety is really important.
Okay, so that's trying to stave off the impacts to your health, but it is already impacting our wallets. Alexis, the price that we're paying for a carton of eggs has skyrocketed, and it's not just at the grocery that people are feeling this.
Yeah, if you're lucky enough to find eggs at your grocery store, we're getting sticker shock. All this ongoing outbreak is now causing a big supply shortage. It's pushed the price of eggs to a record high. The price of eggs up 53% in just the past year. Yeah. The average is now $4.95 for a dozen eggs. But some people are paying much more than that. Could be $10 or $12. We also know Easter's just a few weeks away, so demand's going to rise there, and they're expecting egg prices to rise another 20% by the end of this year.
Mike, it makes you want to get your own chickens for all of this.
And some people are doing that.
And some people are doing that, but there are also these egg alternatives, and people are getting really creative.
They are. Now, we've seen some restaurants charge surcharges like Waffle House per egg. Others are looking for these eggs alternatives. I spoke with the company founder of Just Eggs. They're a vegan-based, plant-based company, and they're saying the sales are through the roof, up 5 times in January versus a year ago, and now they're ramping up production.
Wow. I really did see somewhere that they are renting chickens.
So are they really?
Yes, so it's possible.
Well, I'm going to keep mine in Gio's apartment, so we'll be good to go.
That's right.
Thank you so much, Alexis, Dr. Darien, as always. We appreciate it.